Hello, everyone. This is Archive of 12. Why is my microphone right there? So, anyway, that threw me off. But we're just going to roll with it. Today, we are getting to a fan request that has been on the books for, I don't know, about a month now, since at least the beginning of the year, if not the end of last year. I was requested to listen to the Mandela mix. I don't know if this is the right one. I think this is the right one. It's for the Mandela effect. I was told I should listen to it. I'm assuming Z Sharp Studios is the one that they were referencing. They did not give me a name. They only told me to react to the Mandela effect song Heaven Says. So I don't know if this is the right one, because this looks like it might be a remix, but this is the one we're going to listen to. And if this is not the right one, and you're the one who posted the comments, then please let me know. But I think this could be the one that you were referring to. I guess we'll find out. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started.
Check the description for more detailed information.
That was a little creepy. Also, I apologize. My coffee is going to be in front of me for a little bit. I have had a crap night, so I'm kind of relying on the caffeine. I wonder if... Well, no, they said the Mandela mix. I don't know what... if this might be the one here. This is a cover. So... Chart Carb might be the one that I was requested to listen to. If that's the case, let me know, and I'll listen to that next. But, we're going to continue on with this one, because we're already here. I was told Mandela mix, Heaven Says, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so this is very interesting. The music composition is pretty strong, honestly. Like, there's a lot going on, but it's pretty easy to tell what every single individual element is if you really listen to it. A lot of times when you have a ton of chaotic stuff going on in the background, it's very difficult to understand what goes where in the grand scheme of things, but this actually feels pretty stable. And so, therefore, you can listen to everything, despite it also sounding very chaotic. It's very fast-paced. The thing that I find most interesting about this is the text-to-speak that they're using. It's very quiet, so it oftentimes ends up, if you're not listening to it specifically, it could just be perceived as background noise. And I feel like that might be intentional, because it means that it can easily disguise itself in the rest of the track. But if you are looking for lyrics, like I am, because I was expecting some sort of like lyrics to happen. I have no idea what this song is about. I don't know anything about what they're planning on doing with it. All I know is that, like, I I was requested to listen to this, and so far it's been a very interesting experience. Um, I do really enjoy the would you consider it techno? Would this would this fall under like a techno genre or electronic genre? I'm not sure. But regardless, I do like the vibe that it has. It definitely has like a bit of anxiety mixed with a bit of desperation. Those are the two big emotions that I'm feeling inside the way the track progresses. Um it definitely feels like, something is coming to a head, I guess is the best way I could put it. Um and yeah, that text to speak with like testing you on exactly how to spell certain words, and some of them are wrong and some of them are right, and the ones that are wrong are still, or the ones that are right are still wrong. It's just, it almost sounds like some sort of like government test from some dystopian fascist regime to try and I don't know, like, I'm listening to it and just that one specific part, uh it just reminds me of something that you'd see in some sort of like dystopian science fiction reality, where like there's some evil government that's like trying to indoctrinate its civilians, and that test is how they prove whether or not you're loyal. So that's the way that my mind processed that section. Um Very curious to see that. This is also very interesting because since I don't know any context about this, I know nothing about this song. I don't know what it's supposed to be about or anything like that. Like, my mind is connecting dots probably where they shouldn't be because I don't know what the source material is. I don't know what it's about. I don't know where what is the name? Chart Carb, I think, was the name of the original creator. I don't know what he created this song to be about, or if he created it to be about anything. But like, that's just where my mind is wandering. But anyway, I've been babbling for too long. Let's get back to it. Hold on. I'm rewinding it to the beginning of this because I'm I was caught up in the beat, and I you couldn't see it, but like I was tapping my finger to the beat right next to my my tower light here, and I wasn't paying attention to what the lyrics were saying. Interesting. So obviously that was from the perspective of the snake from the Bible, Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him. I feel like I'm not that versed on the Bible as someone who is like not religious in any way, shape, or form. Um, unless you consider your religion to be Lana Beniko, and I worship her from Star Wars: The Old Republic. Like, I'll worship her, the ground that she walks on. That's my religion right there. Anyway, enough simping from me. Getting back to this, I don't know much about the Bible overall, only like basic context clues and whatnot. And depending on your translation, or depiction of the devil. I know that Satan and Lucifer could be the same person, but they're also sometimes not, since Satan is just a direct translation to, like, the antagonizer, I think, if I remember correctly. That doesn't necessarily mean that you are directly talking about the devil specifically. That could just mean that you're talking about someone who is against God. So I don't know whether or not that's supposed to, I feel like in the most basic context, that's what it's supposed to be. Is that, like, this was Satan talking. This was Lucifer talking. This is the devil basically talking about how his plan to lure Adam and Eve to the tree was, like, succeeded, and he views it as he freed humanity. In many ways, one could argue he definitely did. His viewpoint is that humanity was not free, and I freed them. He looked at humanity and was like, God has you as slaves. Here's the tree. Eat this fruit, and it'll set you free. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but it works. And so I feel like this is an interesting perspective, because it's allowing you to basically look at this from, in this particular instance, almost like it's the eyes of, or the perspective of the devil, talking about what his plan was to free God, or to free God's children. So that way God didn't just have willing, unthinking slaves. See, they actually had free will. And that's definitely something that, like, has caught on in popularity a lot as of late. I feel like the TV show Lucifer kind of, like, made people think about it in a different way. And as, again, as someone who's not religious and finds that kind of, like, flip of perspective to be very interesting, since there is always two sides of it, to a coin. There's always two parts to a story. If that is what the intention for that particular section of the song is, I think they did a pretty good job of it, while also still maintaining a bit of malevolent intent. So yeah, but that malevolent intent it doesn't necessarily mean it was specifically about, like, wanting to, like, torture humanity or condemn humanity. It could have literally just been Satan is a petty bitch and is trying to, like, get back at his father for damning him to hell. So what better way than to mess with father's toys is another way, because, like, that's I think that's where my mind went, is that, like, yeah, no, he totally did this, but it wasn't because he was trying to corrupt humanity specifically. It was more a matter of shoving it in the face of God. I could be completely mistaken about this. Like I said, I have no context for this. I'm just telling you where my mind is going by listening to the song. Alternate. Hold on, I didn't see what the victim was. Heathcliff. Oh! Is that who I think it is? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I searched the name and I searched Mandela, and it ends up that this is the main protagonist that is dead in the Mandela Catalogue. So now I understand why this is considered the Mandela mix. And I'm definitely curious about the original song now, because I didn't catch that this was for the Mandela Catalogue at all. But that's because I don't know anything about the Mandela Catalogue. But now I'm invested. Now I'm curious. Because when I searched Heathcliff originally, the first thing that came up was what was it? I just had the name of it. Oh, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bront. Like, that's the first thing that comes up when you search Heathcliff and Victim together. But then I decided, you know what? This is called the Mandela Mix, so maybe that has something to do with it, and it coming up with the Mandela Catalogue. Okay. Since I don't know anything about the Mandela Catalogue, I'm probably way off base with a lot of the stuff that I've talked about in this video. But you know what? That's the fun of speculation, I guess. Well, that was an experience and a half. Damn. Okay. That was actually really fun, honestly. I really, really enjoyed so much about this. I don't even know how old this song is. When is this? 3 months ago, so it's not that old. This was incredibly impressive. And it also really makes me want to go back and watch the original one. If you guys want me to do that, then please, by all means, let me know, and I will do it. I won't watch it until then, but hopefully, you know, this video catches enough interest that I can get some answers to that question, because I am now very curious and very invested. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me. I am ArcAlva12, and I will see you in the next video.